This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Here's the thing about keeping kids entertained. You run out of ideas by 10 a.m., but coloring never out of style. AI makes coloring pages for you. The picture, anything you want. I'm Kim Komando for Coveron, previously NordProtect. Same trusted protection, now with an even stronger focus on today's identity theft scams. Get 66% off at Coveron.com/Kim. This beats a store-bought book. A $4 one has some cartoon puppy nobody knows. This one has your house, grandma's face, birthday cake from last weekend. The cost, free, and you never run out of pages again. In ChatGPT or Google Gemini, tap the image or paperclip icon. Upload any photo and say, turn this photo into a clean black and white coloring book page. In seconds, you got it. Final step, print. Pro tip, ask AI for simple, bold outlines. I tried it out on a photo of my 1946 Chevy truck. My nephew colored it neon green and purple. Honestly, an improvement. Get my free newsletter, getkim.com.
Up next, Barbara wants to sell her dolls online, but doesn't trust eBay. Kim explains why it might be the only place worth selling them, and the simple first step every first seller needs to take. More on that next.
AI is changing the world, and there's no question it's making technology smarter, but it's also making it easier than ever for companies to learn more about you through your online activity. Websites you visit, searches you run, and apps you use can reveal more about you than you realize. That's just one reason I use ExpressVPN. It encrypts my internet connection to help keep my personal information more secure online. Whether I'm checking email or shopping online, I know ExpressVPN is quietly working in the background. I also like how super easy it is to use. Really, one tap on my phone, laptop, desktop, or tablet, and I'm connected. Plus, one subscription now covers up to 14 devices at once. That's enough to protect your entire household. Best of all, it comes with a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. So take your online privacy seriously with ExpressVPN. Right now, get 4 extra months by going to expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim, expressvpn.com/Kim. If you're skeptical about Rocket Money, you're probably the person Rocket Money Premium was built for. People who are careful with their money are usually the same people who think twice before downloading an app, clicking a link, or signing up for something new, and that's smart. Or maybe you've downloaded Rocket Money, but you're not convinced you need Premium. If that's you, here's what you're missing. Rocket Money Premium isn't just about tracking subscriptions. It's about seeing your entire financial picture in one place. Checking, savings, loans, and investments, all organized on one dashboard. Premium automatically categorizes transactions, highlights spending patterns, and alerts you to things that you want to know about, like large purchases and upcoming bills. Rocket Money Premium isn't there to replace your judgment. It's there to help you understand where your money's going so you can make smarter decisions. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim, rocketmoney.com/Kim. Barbara in Santa Rosa, California. Hi there, Barb.
Hi, Kim. Your invaluable advice has made my tech life so much more secure. I share your info with family all the time. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Oh, my pleasure. How can I help you now?
Well, I have some modern, not rare dolls, a couple of them that I want to sell, and I'm afraid of eBay because I've heard so many stories about eBay. So I was wondering if you could give me some advice and maybe send me to another online seller.
Well, why are you afraid of eBay?
Well, I've heard stories about people sending products out to someone who asked for them and never receiving the money back.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. But there are now ways to use eBay. That was a while back that you can set up different escrow accounts that you don't ship until you get the money, and then there's a third party that holds the money. See, the thing about dolls, right, is that
Yeah.
you have to go where the traffic is. Okay? I don't want you to put it on Facebook Marketplace because there are too many weirdos and scamsters and that are hanging out there. Okay,
Right.
there are different doll marketplaces and doll forums. So what I would probably start with, number one, is before we decide on where you're going to sell the dolls, is I want you
Okay.
to do some searching online to try to find the dolls that you own. And
Okay, I did find one.
okay, and where was it?
I think it was on eBay.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
in order for you to sell something, is that you have to go where the traffic is. Okay.
Okay.
And that would be on eBay. And so, have you ever bought anything on eBay?
No.
Okay. I want you to buy one thing on eBay. Just you don't have to spend a lot. Maybe buy a postcard, a vintage postcard.
Okay.
What was really great for Father's Day, we were just talking one night right before Father's Day, and Barry was talking about how when he was growing up, his dad would go to the local Gulf gas station, okay, in Augusta, Georgia, and get a map, and then would bring the map home and with a marker highlight the route that they were going to take to get to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And so Ian remembered that story. And so, as a gift for Barry for Father's Day, he went onto eBay and he bought a Gulf Station map from the 1950s.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. And so I asked him, I said, how much was that map? And he said, $10. I'm like, wow, what a great gift for $10. Because I'll tell you, Barry sat there and he put that map all out on the kitchen counter. You know what I'm talking about? And he's like, yeah, I think Dad went on Route 35 and then 42, whatever it was. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to buy something on eBay. Okay.
Okay.
And then I want you to call me back. Because this way you know what it's like to buy something. And it's not going to, you don't have to spend a lot of money to just understand how it works.
Right.
And
Okay.
once you understand how it works, then you're able to really figure out what it's going to take to sell the dolls. So go buy something nostalgic, something not expensive, and then call me back and we'll talk about selling those dolls on eBay. And Barb, thanks for your call. Okay, Smarty Pants, I know that you need more tips like this because you want to stay ahead of the tech curve. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Komando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Komando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know, funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form and I read every single note that you send me.